5 Italian brain rots you might not have known. Part 4. Number 16. Inilah sosok orang yang selalu ngomong. That being is Melonkio, the monkey of infinite chatter. He was born on a hot afternoon when a forgotten piece of watermelon on a table absorbed the echo of a human laugh and decided to sprout a creature with a curious soul. His body is half fruit and half primate, with restless arms and a voice that bounces like a spark inside a well. The sweet aroma of his rind mixes with the constant sound of his words, and it is said that whoever gets close enough to listen to him for more than 5 minutes ends up talking to themselves for days on end. Legend has it that Melonkio appears just before midnight, when the clock strikes 12 and the air thickens with murmurs. No one knows if he seeks conversation or fears silence, but he is always seen looking at clocks, as if awaiting an answer from time itself. In the villages of the Smiling Forest, he is considered a spirit of the word, a guardian of untold secrets. Some claim that if you manage to make him fall silent, even for a second, he will reveal a story so powerful it could change your destiny. Number 17. Jellyfin. Jellyfin is a majestic being made entirely of solar gelatin, a golden, translucent substance that glows with its own light. Its skin vibrates gently to the rhythm of the day, absorbing the sun's energy and releasing it at night like a living lantern. With its elastic trunk, it can shape forms of light and sound, creating melodies that only dreaming children can understand. It is said that its tusks, though soft to the touch, can cut through sadness and melt the hardest of fears. The legend says that Jellyfin appears in the sugar-bright valleys when the sky is dyed a deep yellow just before dawn. It travels slowly, leaving footprints of solid honey on the ground, which fireflies lick to ignite their glow. Some adventurers claim to have seen it cry tears of liquid light when it hears human laughter, as if remembering something lost. No one has managed to touch it twice. On the second attempt, it dissolves into a sweet perfume and disappears among the reflections, promising to return only when the world needs a little more tenderness. Number 18. Mattia, A-A-A-A-A-A-A-S-S-S-S. Mattia, A-A-A-A-A-A-S-S-S-S, was born one afternoon when the mountains of the Whispering Valley decided to laugh. From that chuckle of stone and wind, his hairy and good-natured figure emerged, with a body woven from warm moss, ancient roots, and the soft echo of the forest jokes. His nose, as big as a ripe blackberry, is his compass toward whatever brings him joy, and his eyes, the color of clay after the rain, hold the curious glint of those who have watched mountains grow. Within the Brainrot universe, Mattia, A-A-A-A-A-S-S-S-S, symbolizes the tenderness of simplicity, the laughter that breaks the silence, the hug that calms a storm, the soul that remains kind even when everything around it changes. Shepherds say that when the fog rolls in, his hoarse song can be heard echoing among the cliffs, a melody that mixes yawns, whistles, and laughter. Some claim that when the valley's mood drops, Mattia, A-A-A-A-A-S-S-S-S, appears with his clumsy gait and unbreakable smile, placing flowers in the hats of sad travelers. Others say that every time a stone rolls down a hill for no reason, it is him playing a solitary game of bowls with the echoes of the wind. No one fears him, though few have seen him, for it is said that if Mattia, A-A-A-A-A-A-S-S-S-S, ever stops laughing, silence will cover the valleys for 100 winters. Number 19. Macrato Vortole. Macrato Vortole was born on the night the moon was eclipsed over the Valley of Faint Noises. He was a white cat with fur so pure it reflected the stars, but in his chest opened a small black void, a cosmic wound that absorbed the size of those who stared at him. His crown was not a symbol of power, but of burden. It was woven from the thoughts of forgotten kings and placed upon his head by the echoes of time itself. They say his crimson mantle moves even when there is no wind, as if entire centuries of royal secrets breathe within it. The legend tells that Macrato Vortole appears only on thrones that no one remembers, those covered in dust in halls where the clocks have stopped. When a kingdom is about to vanish, it is said that his figure materializes, sits in silence, and watches until the people's last word is spoken. Some believe his chest hole holds the voices of fallen monarchs. Others claim that whoever manages to look into his void can see the end of their own story. No one knows if Macrato judges or protects, but all agree on one thing. Where he sits, power becomes an echo, and silence, a crown. Number 20. Nu My Hotspot. His name is Nu My Hotspot, a living burrito born from an accidental fusion of a meal forgotten on a table and the digital anxiety of a student desperate for a signal. His body is made of a warm tortilla filled with rice, peppers, and an intermittent glow of bits and bytes that spark when he tries to connect. He has thin graphite arms and a pair of enormous eyes that reflect the sadness of those who have watched the Wi-Fi icon fade into nothingness. He symbolizes the fragility of modern bonds, the hunger for connection, both digital and emotional. They say that every time a network disappears without explanation, Nu My Hotspot appears kneeling on the floor, pleading with a signalless phone with tears that look like drops of salsa. Some have seen him in coffee shops at dusk. Others claim to have heard him sobbing inside their backpacks when the internet goes down during class. It is said that if you manage to share your hotspot with him, he will reward you with a miraculously stable connection for 3 days. But if you ignore him, the specter of the loading wheel will haunt you in every video you try to watch.